With all the obstacles cleared out of the way, the market is ready to move full speed ahead. Let's go. Hi, my name is Scott Reynolds. I'm the team leader of the Reynolds team, and I'm very excited to talk about the market report for 32963. This is for November. And what we do is we look back for all the data for October and moving back. And this market report is going to have an asterisk next to it because there was a lot going on. Our area got hit by a small hurricane and a big tornadoes, and which was very, very unusual. We're built for hurricanes. We're not built for tornadoes. God bless everybody that got to the other side of it. For the most part, we've got all the pieces picked up and the community is moving forward. It was like a direct hit here on the island. And so thank you everybody in the community that pulled together and helped out one another. And so let's dive into the data. And also a few other things that have occurred. I'm so glad we're filming this. This is like as of like I think the 9th or 10th of November. So interest rates, the Fed last quarter reduced the short-term interest rates down a half point. And then just yesterday, we got another quarter point adjustment. That doesn't directly affect mortgage rates, but because the mortgage rates are on long-term bonds, but they just now started ticking down a little bit. They're in the high sixes right now. Another big thing that has occurred is our election, no matter what team we all supported, the pent-up demand of like the indecision and that the people have all spoke and so the election is passed. So that is now not something that's unknown. So now there's a lot of good things that are now known, and we're looking forward to moving forward. That being said, the market has responded very, very well. So I'm going to give you the parts where I know that there was some adjustments because of those conditions. But let's start off with single family homes on the Barrier Island. We're at 158 homes that are active on the market, which is basically the same as the same time last year. So we're about the same there. The pendings was at 15. Keep in mind of the tornadoes that we had that really kind of dampened the buyer sentiment, and actually, quite frankly, the sellers too, because they were busy with dealing with the storm elements. And regarding to the sales, the closed sales were at 15, which was about 20% lower than the same time last year. So that's, not totally out of alignment with everything going on. So the next part on the closed sales, the average days on market was at 173 days, which is about the same time last year. Same time it was at 164 days. So really, really close to the same. I've been really talking a lot about this with the original list price, the sell price ratio is at 91%. We've been bouncing around between 89 and 91. I still think with the proper marketing and pricing strategy from the get-go, that gap could close, which would net the sellers more money. But that's for another video. Then the average closed sale, our median sales price was 1.5 million. And again, this is for single family homes. The months of inventory is a little bit skewed because of the storms, but currently it was at 10 and a half months. But the previous months, it was around between 7 and 8 months of inventory, which is more than really should be. And it has tipped us into a little bit in favor of buyers right now. So we'll see how this next quarter works out. And I'm going to have an end of the year wrap up as well. Now, kind of looking at some of the leading indicators, which I always like doing, price decreases. We've had 21% of the existing inventory have price decreases, which one could argue if we would have started off at the right price, we probably would have less price decreases. But That's what it's at right now. And then, which kind of leads us to the next one, homes that relisted. These are homes that were on the market and one reason or another did not sell. And so then they've relisted. And that's at 12% of all the inventory. That was a little bit on the higher side. So all of that, in my opinion, can be solved with marketing very, very aggressively, pricing strategy, and staging the home. And then moving over, I on purpose split out condos from single family homes because sometimes the numbers skew one another. So moving over for beachside condos, so all the condos on the island, there's 149 active homes on the island, which it was a bigger adjustment from the same time last year, which was 91. That's a 63% increase. We've been talking about it for a few months. The condo market has been adjusting. The inventory built up and sales kind of went down a little bit, but I do feel as we head into the season, the condo market, we will see some differences because the sellers have made some adjustments to the market. On the sold homes, there was 10 closed homes during the month, again, dealing with the same storm. And there were 6 condos that went pending, which normally it would have been like 12 to 14 the same time last year. This on the days on market of the closed properties was on the market for 133 days. And there is a anomaly here. Our list price to sale price ratio is at 90%. Normally this month it was way down at 75%, but there was a big outliner. There was a home in Surf's Edge that was originally at 7.5, which quite frankly was just, inspirational pricing, and it ended up selling in the 4 millions, the high 4 millions. So that's throwing off all the numbers of the list price to sell price ratio. So just wanting full disclosure on that. That one stood out. I wanted to do a little extra homework for you guys. The median sales price was 610. And the months of inventory is really skewed because pending sales went down. So it's really around between 7 and 8 months of inventory. But this month's really, really high, like 24 months of inventory because pending sales were down. So just kind of ignore that for this report. But we do want to look at leading indicators. So 19% of the inventory of all the condos on the market have had a price reduction. So the sellers are reacting to the market. 18% of all the condos that are on the market have been relisted, meaning they didn't sell the first time around. So overall, I'm very, very excited for this season. The values, I still are seeing values holding value. Now, in honesty, I've seen maybe the asking prices coming down, but we haven't seen any kind of correction or anything in sales prices. The sales prices have stayed steady growth. We don't really see anything changing on that. Nothing that leads me to that. Our market has always, for years as a secondary market, has always been, in that 5 to 6 months of inventory, even pre-pandemic. During the pandemic, that changed, but that was an anomaly. So, but what does hold true no matter what is your marketing strategy, and the marketing that was done a year ago, 2 years ago, or even 4 years ago is nothing that the marketing is being done today and at the depth that it's being done at. And the way the home presents itself and the staging and the agent, and that really matters. So if you're thinking about selling your home and there's anything that we can do to help, or you just want a confidential conversation and you're thinking about it in the next few 3-4 months, please don't hesitate to reach out. Or if you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me or put some comments down here, and I would love to hear your thoughts or any questions that you have. Thank you so much, and looking forward to talking to you next month.